Here we have a graphic from the OEC, and what this does is this breaks down the exports for the most recent year available in a particular country. And so what are they exporting? In the case of China, we're seeing here is they export a lot of machines, so a lot of what we think of as more high-tech secondary sector, some textiles, so some low-skilled, low-tech secondary sector, metals, so that's going to be a lot of primary sector, but then if you think about maybe improvements made to those metals, kind of refining of them before they get sent off to their various places, there's some secondary sector in there as well. Chemical products, cars, blah, 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 more textiles, primary sector studying. Moral of the story here is very, very diverse in terms of the types of stuff that China is exporting. I'm sure to see in other countries, you're not going to see that. You're going to see them over, in the case of Japan, a lot of cars. In the case of South Korea, a lot of LCD screens, a lot of cars. Here, we've got a very diverse array of things in which China is exporting. We can zoom in a little closer. We can break those down. And we can see, it's not so much a one-size-fits-all. Machines is much more than what we might think of it. It includes, various components for our smartphones, things for satellites, things that go into irons, things that go into laptops, things that go into the mouse that I'm holding right now, not a real mouse, a computer mouse, all variety of things that we see in terms of China manufacturing. We look at textiles. It's not just socks. They're also manufacturing underwear. They're also manufacturing sweaters. So we see metals. It's steel, but it's also, more things than just steel. Rolled steel that can then go into, to be used for automobiles. See textiles, petroleum. More, once again, very, very, very diverse. We look at other countries, we're not going to see as many of these little boxes, which really speaks to the diversity in terms of the exports there in China. So who are they exporting to? They're exporting to stage 4 high-income wealthy countries. So we see Asia, but we can see North America and Europe comprise a large percentage of the exports of Asian products. We can zoom in a little bit closer in terms of where in Asia. High-income countries, typically Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea, where you have demand for Chinese finished manufactured products. Also, we do see a lot more European countries than we'll see in the other particular countries. But the one thing that really sticks out compared to the other countries of East Asia, even compared to the United States, is the large presence of Africa as an export destination for Chinese goods. And a lot of that speaks to the increasing trade relationships you see with China and Africa. So China is investing in primary sector activities in Africa. Subsequently, they're then also a destination for the finished products. And so Africa sends China raw materials that are then churned into final products that should then exported back to Africa. So over time, I would see an increasing relationship, or expect to see an increasing relationship between China and Africa, especially as Africa booms, and it's definitely going to start booming here and economically in the next 10-15 years.